The next would be key nodes in material. So for the keying, here we have two chroma keying, and first is this difference color keying erode single pass, and second is this simple thing. So for this, first let's use this one. So what you have to do, let's import any texture that have a green background like this. I have the green background, and you need to convert it to the texture object that was it takes. Okay, and this output is alpha and RGB. So alpha will go to alpha and RGB will be emissive, or if you have default lit material, you can use base color. So you can see by default it's eroding, but you can also put the keying color here. Like if I use the green, we can use here green, and then we have this parameter. So what does the do? So I have already this node here with all these parameter created here, and the color, and for the texture I will use this texture. Okay, and now we will use this. So I will delete this and we will use that. So I just created these. Simply press S in your keyboard and left mouse button. You will find this, and you can rename it anything, and then you can connect it. Okay, like this. So this is what I did. So I'll save this and create a instance of this. So in the instance, you can see, cannot see our my face. So for that, we have this red weight, blue weight. We need to make them one, because these weight are for the main color, main the subject. Okay. So if we'll decrease this, you can see we are eroding the red, or we are eroding the blue. Okay. And then we have this pre-mult. We will see that. So we have now the clipping for the white, and then we have black clipping. So if we have something edges on the black, then we have this alpha threshold and then alpha offset. So basically, if I zoom it little bit more here on the edge, I want to clear these edges. So we have to work on these. So like if I increasing this, you can see it's increasing that edge. I'm decreasing this value. Then little bit this, we have to control on these. I'll make this clipping 0. And the weight I'll put just 1 and 1. We have almost gone, but we have also eroded this part, and this was blue, so we can increase it little bit, but we have now this. We will have to adjust. Let me adjust the values. Let me add these samples and thing also. Maybe this will help. Erode alpha. I'll make it here. Actually, that is Boolean, so let's rename it kernel size. This will be here. The number of sample. This will be here. And this is Boolean. You can see the B here. So we can search Boolean static parameter, and this is erode alpha. Save this. And here now, if we will turn that Boolean, we will have two parameters, number of samples and this kernel. Although, yeah, this is working actually. This kernel size is the border if you want to offset that. That's really cool. So what we can do now, we can increase this value. So we are saving this, but we have now that green edge. So now we can use the kernel to offset and remove those green, but not much because my ear will go now. So you can control with these values. Okay, and sample is not good. Pre-multi is not working. I don't know why. Yeah, pre-multi has parameter. It should have worked. If we're taking the different color, nothing is happening. Although this is key color, but it's not taking that. It's okay. You can make it blue. Sorry, green. See, now because we have samples and this erode kernels, this clipping is working softly. Otherwise, it was different thing. See, so if I turn this off, see this clipping is working like, yeah, it is working now. So if we have the alpha threshold and these things, it's working better. So I have now this cut it properly. I should have something to invert it. I think that will work. So in the alpha, if I take a lerp and I take a value, so invert alpha. Okay. So if this value is 0 or 1, I will have inverted alpha. Let's say. So now if I use this 1, you can see I have this also and we have that. But now still we have some here. See, pre-mult is working now. Okay, so let me make this 0. Okay, let me reset these values actually. So now we have this. We need to just save this part. So it's really tricky because it has a green value here. Got it. So now I have this final output and I had to struggle with it because it is little tricky. I never use it, but yeah. So we use little threshold, then I inverted my alpha and that's it. We have this final output without any green edge. So that's it. And so you can see the values what I tweaked here. And the next thing we will use this. This is very simple. Nothing is uh, complicated here. So it needs a color that is, I'll copy this texture. That will be our texture. You cannot directly connect it. So you need to make it texture sample, then connect. And then it has this opacity and then emissive color. That's it. It will remove the green color. Let it compile. By default, it will remove the green color. Okay. And see, it's removed perfectly. Not exactly perfect, but yeah, it removed that green color. And there are also some other use of this node. Maybe that I'll describe in other videos. But this is the basic video. So if you want to tweak something here, we have these parameters. Otherwise, this is just for the green. Okay, so thanks for watching. Keep learning.